Hi, and welcome to Deborah Smith Music Video Tutorials, Level 3, Section 7, Chord Progressions. If we take the notes of the A harmonic minor scale and only using the notes from that scale, add notes a third and a fifth above each scale note, we will have created all the root position triads in A harmonic minor. When we undertake a transcription of a chord progression question in a harmonic minor key, we need to write our chord chart with all these chords in it. Here is how it would look if we did it in the same way as we've been doing it in minor transcriptions up till now. Have a look at this other version. The top two lines are the same. However, the bottom line has been changed. We are showing Roman numerals. Roman numerals allow us to quickly write the scale degree the chord is built on and its quality. For example, look at the first and fourth chord. Notice the Roman numeral is written in lower case. This tells us these are minor chords. Now have a look at chords 5 and 6. These are both capital Roman numerals, telling us that these are major triads. Have a look at chords 2 and 7. Notice they are lower case with the small circle to the top right. This tells us they are diminished triads. And finally, look at chord 3. This uses capital Roman numerals with a small plus to the top right-hand corner. This tells us this chord is augmented. You are going to hear a chord progression several times. This chord progression is in A harmonic minor. You know this because the first chord given is A minor. The first time you hear the chord progression, listen to it as a whole and allow yourself to recognize the effect of the cadence. The cadence will either be a perfect cadence, chords 5 to 1, which will sound very finished, or a plagal cadence, chords 4 to 1, which will sound finished, but not as finished as a perfect cadence. Here it is for the first time. Did you recognize the effect of the cadence? Did you hear it as finished? Perhaps you thought, is it perfect or plagal? Of course, the best way to confirm your choice is to listen to the bass notes. If the cadence this chord progression ended in was perfect, you would hear the bass notes of mi to la. If it was plagal, you would hear the bass notes re to la. The other thing that will help is the quality of the chords you hear. If it is a perfect cadence, you will hear a major triad built on the 5th scale degree, going to chord 1, which is a minor triad. If it is plagal, you will hear the minor triad that is built on chord 4, falling to the minor triad built on chord 1. Either way, there is plenty here for you to confirm which cadence you heard. Here it is again for you to do so. Hopefully you heard that the final two chords create a plagal cadence. Chords 4, D minor, to chord 1, A minor. Here's the chord progression once more. Please listen and focus on the bass note of the second chord. Once again, use all your knowledge. For example, does the bass note go up or down? Does it go up or down a step or a leap? If it goes up or down a leap, how big is that leap? Consider those questions during this playing. Did you hear the second bass note fall or descend by a small leap from the first bass note? Did you hear it continue to fall, another small leap, to the third bass note, which you know is Re? Have a look at the chord chart. Find La at the top. You'll have to imagine this one, and find Re in the middle. If the bass note falls a small leap from La, it will go to Fa or perhaps to Mi. However, if we are to fall a small leap again to Re, the second bass note must be Fa. The quality is not terribly helpful in this second bass note because our two options, the chord with Fa as the bass note and the chord with Mi as the bass note, are both major. Here is the finished chord progression. As you listen for a final time, sing the bass notes after each chord is played, in solfa with hand signs. La, fa, re, la. For more information and resources, visit dsmusic.com.au.